Hi everybody, it's Amy at Crafty Cat, and I am back for the hashtag 50 Stack Challenge 5. This is the 5th one of these challenges, and each week I draw 2 prompts out of my little bag. They're already in the bag from the beginning of the challenge, and then the idea is to make 2 pieces of ephemera each week for 25 weeks. At the end, you'll have a stack of 50 pieces of ephemera. So, or you won't if you're like me, because I always end up using everything. Well, not everything, but I end up using them along the way sometimes. So anyways, last week, for example, I drew number 39 was Someone You Love. So I did this collage with my hubby here. That's when he was 18. And so that's my Someone You Love. And I did things that had to do with him. So this is in my art journal. And another collage there done. So you can also do collages. You don't have to make pieces of ephemera. And then number 40, we're using in this, the Christmas 1933 journal. And the prompt was photo. So I have the photo of all these kids. And then I also ended up making a tag using, you know, this is originally a photo. It's just the people are cut out. So that is what I did for number 40, photo. So that's another idea, and it's just a pocket. So this is a book page. I put one of the Tim Holtz photos on, which I turned into a pocket here on the front, and then there's another pocket in back. All right, so we're gonna go to 41. 41 will be, oops, there's 41 and 42. Sorry, Posh is in here playing with paper. 41 is a lady. He loves that crinkly paper. And then 42 will be magazine. So anything, you know, an image or something out of a magazine, however you want to interpret it, you do it. So 41 is a lady, whatever that might be, a Tim Holtz lady, or, you know, any type of lady image. And then 42 is magazine. And I will be right back. Okay, I am back, and I have my magazine image. This was cut out, and I like both sides, but I'm going to use this one. I like the simplicity of it. We're going to make a pocket out of this. But the first thing I want to do, and I know that that's 42. We'll start with 41, but I want to get some matte medium on this so it'll dry, because shiny. Because shiny. So I'm just using matte gel medium. Nothing too crazy about that. That'll just help take down the shine a bit. I'm going to make a pocket for the, what do you call it? 1933 journal. Sorry, I'm standing here thinking I was going to make a print out of the pear page to make a tag out of, but I'll have to pause before I go to this one and do that. You know, you always have to forget something. It's just the rule. It's just the rule of the videoing. Because see, when you're just creating on your own, you can go, oh, I'll just go make a little copy of that. Ay, ay, ay. So how are you guys? I hope you're doing fantastic. I've had a lovely day, just kind of chilling with the hubby. It's Saturday for me. I don't generally do videos on the weekends because, you know, I try to spend the time with him. But I just did not get it done this week. My daughter came over and stayed the night on Thursday because she had a dentist appointment early on Friday morning, and we're closer to her dentist. So anyways. So she hung out with us a lot on Friday and chatted and all that. So of course that's what I want to do, right? So I'm going to let that dry, and then we'll start with a lady, which is number 41. So any lady that you want to use. I just realized I have Posca ink. I was trying to get this Posca pen working and got it everywhere. So I am going to do sort of a wintry thing, and my lady is this little sketch I did. I'm trying something new. I have this lady I've been watching, and I can't remember her name right now, on YouTube, but she does these just really quick kind of scribbly sketches using Sharpies, no pencil, no anything, to get the sketch done. So I've been wanting to try it. So I did this last night. No pencil, so no erasing, nothing like that. And you can definitely see my shaky hand. But I kind of like her. I think she turned out pretty cool. And I'm going to try to like do those regularly so I can get better at it. Because, you know, it's just one of those things. It's very hard to just draw something with a Sharpie. Not gonna lie, I did make lots of boo-boos. So definitely don't think I just sketched this up and it worked. It was trial and error for sure. So anyways, we're going to use a guess check, and we're just going to go kind of black and white, but just a pop of red with it. So that's the plan for a lady. But of course you can use any lady image. You could use a photograph. You can, whatever you like. And I'm just going to kind of do the edges of this. I don't want to do a lot because I do want the actual black and white kind of look. So I think it's just a habit for me to ink. First though, I just remembered I want to cover those snowflakes and things with a little glitter, because I think that'll be fun. So then we can get those dry. And these are in my Etsy shop. Snowflakes. Uh-oh, I had a tiny, tiny one. Where did it go? Oh no, I need the tiny one. That's an important part. Don't you love it when you do stuff like that? Oh, I do. It makes me so happy. I knew I was going to lose that too. It's probably somewhere and I just can't see it. So we'll just dig out another one because I've got another one right here. All right. There's those. I think these ones are actually in the little, there's like a snowman set too of die cuts. And I think that's where those ones are because they're even tinier, or they're a little different type of snowflake. I gotta see if this is working. This is just PVA type glue, I think. I don't even remember what I put in here, but it's just got the thin tip and it'll just go right on these and it'll be easier that way. And I can get dry and we can move on to something else. I probably should have done this first, so I apologize. But now you get to see the whole process, right? While I'm doing this, I can say hi and hugs to Deborah, Donna, and Rhonda. Thank you guys so much for watching my channel, for your kind comments, for supporting my Etsy shop. Just very kind. And I am a goof, and I forgot to tell Mr. and Mrs. Helms, thank you so much for the super thanks. So thank you. Thank you for that. I appreciate your generosity and kindness. Super thanks is sort of like a way to give me a tip, like if I were a server or whatever, same concept. So I really appreciate them because they do that quite often. They're just very good to me and I appreciate it. Oh no, you guys, I am so dingy. I didn't think it would. Oh, seriously. Okay, well, let's get some glitter on these ones at least. And then we'll try to find yet another tiny one. That wasn't very smart of me. It's just so little. I couldn't get a hold of it. I didn't think it through. I didn't really think that it would glue to the paper, but so I will set it on top of the ink box because that will not be a thing to stick to. You have to be smarter than the tools you're using. So yeah. Wax paper would have been smart, but I didn't have any up here. So there you go for videoing. Yeah, or a piece of plastic would have worked too, or been better anyway. Oh, you goofy girl, why did you do that? And now I probably just rubbed all the glitter off of there. I'm not even going to try to get that little one off. Set that aside. And I don't care if they're a little like extra looking. Let's see if we've got another little one. I'll try to be more careful this time. Yep. I don't know if I ended up doing any this small in... Oh my gosh, you guys. Are you ready to scream yet? I am. I can't remember if they're actually that small, because sometimes I cut stuff and if it doesn't seem like it's going to work, I'll just throw it in with my things and then, you know, do it again. But I think there's some pretty small ones in that kit, and it's definitely that snowman kit. It's not the snowflake kit. I know it's very confusing. I'll try to remember to put a link to it in the description box. But the regular snowflake kit does have some smaller snowflakes, just I don't think that tiny. Those are kind of hard to work with when they're that tiny. Oh, I need to do this too. Our little branch, and this is in that same snowman kit. I'm just going to do the berry bits here. Then they'll be all sparkly and beautiful. We'll put it on the same spot. Try to get that glitter back in its little tiny jar. All the things that we do. Okay, so that is good. And of course we still have glitter everywhere because that's how it works. That's how glitter works. It's like honey. All right, so we can get this glued on. Yeah, it's really fun to do those quick sketchy sketches, and I'll try, like I said, to remember. I can't remember the name of her channel, but sometimes I watch her and I think, oh my gosh, that's going to be a hot mess. But because seriously, she just almost kind of scribbles some of them, and they just, in the end, they turn out so cool. I'm envious, can you tell? But it's just so fun. So yes, it's definitely a thing to practice. She says she tries to draw something every day just to keep, you just got to train the brain. I'm telling you, train the brain to do all these things. And it's not always easy. And that's just a piece out of a statistics book that I have, because I love how numbers look on things. I'll take it up kind of high over here. I also like to see parts of the guest check, because otherwise you might as well just use a piece of paper as my sort of feeling on all that. And then we're going to put our snowflake fabric, but I'm trying to decide, do I want to put her down first? I like how it says snow day right here. I know she doesn't look super snowy or anything, but I think I'll just kind of put the fabric right there. And then I have my red fabric that I'm going to bunch a little bit, put over here, and I'll probably stitch on that. Do you want her on top? I think I'll go under. That'll just be, I mean, her shirt is nothing like important. I mean, I've done some drawing, but I struggle with a scale, especially of arms, legs, hands. All of those things just sort of make me crazy. Oh, you know what? I got to put the fabric down first. No, I was going to put the fabric on top. Ay, ay, ay. So, yeah, it's just, it is something you have to practice, I think, for sure. I mean, some people are just gifted in that area, and they just can do it. And when I used to draw more, I was probably better at it, but I like these sketchy fashions type sketches. And I have something that I started last night that will be coming up for a winter kit in January. I'll bring it out before then whenever I finish it, but it's going to be kind of that fashion sketchy sort of idea. So hopefully it'll turn out nice. And I'm gonna not worry that there's wrinkles in the fabric. That doesn't bother me. And then we're gonna put our little red and white just for a pop of colors, fun, I think. I'm gonna I kind of want some of those top snowflakes to show more. So I'm just gonna bunch it up a bit, sort of plait it, I guess you'd say. And then I'll run a stitch over it once it's all nice and dry. And then we can start putting our glitter on. I'll just try to be careful with our glitter bits. This one's easier to hang on to, so I'll do this one first. So yeah, I hope you guys are doing good. Hubby and I went looking for Christmas presents with no success. Well, for one thing, there are too many people out there, and both of us are like, our brain just left the building because there's too many people to dodge and all the things. Neither one of us are real great at that. So he's better than I am. My brain just completely takes a break when I'm around too many people, but he still doesn't like it. So anyway, but we just couldn't think of anything. We were just not having luck. I don't know what we're gonna do. There's always some things are harder than others, that's for sure. I'm gonna have to try to figure out how to get the glitter or the glue off without messing up the glitter, because these aren't dry all the way, I don't think. Probably should have paused and done that. Got it dry first, huh? Because I don't want blobs of glue here and there. If you have time to let yours dry, let it dry, is what I would say about that. Okay, but I like that branch. That looks good. I don't know if I can. Those are too fat, those tweezers. Those little metal things. Try to just spread that around a bit. Whoa. So it doesn't ooze out all over. This one I'm going to put up here. These are a little bit more dry. So I definitely got a lady on there. I like how it says icicles right there. It says snowflakes under there, but all right, and the tiny is what she's going to be looking at. As it falls on her hair. Maybe. Okay. And I think I just want one more, maybe little something in red. Do I have any? I think I only have this one. Let's see. Something different. I was just feeling the need for something different. I could have done one of the ladies from the 1933 kit, but I just wanted to do something different. So I did. Oh, somewhere I've got all those little Tim Holtz itty bitty things. I do like these though, because every once in a while they just kind of come in handy. They're just that little something that you need, right? I probably picked all the red ones out of here already. You good like that? There's one. It's not a circle. I kind of wanted a circle, but this would work. It's got black writing, which is kind of nice. Yep, I think that's it. That's the one. I'll use that again. Yeah, this paper was just a little 6x6 sheet of black and white paper that I had with the snow days and icicles and all those kind of things on it. And I don't even know how old it is because it was just in my junk pile of paper. Let's turn it into a tag. And I'm really just controlling myself. I'm not going to ink anything else. All right, so that is what I'm doing today for a lady. It's a throwback to our guest check days, the original guest check challenge or 50 stack challenge. And I thought I would run a stitch through that, but now I'm rethinking since I put that branch on there. So it may just stay like that. Okay, there's that one. And then the next one we're gonna do is the magazine. And all I said was magazine, so you can use whatever you want from a magazine. Doesn't have to be anything specific. Was it this piece I was gonna use? Yeah, I think so. I didn't tear across the bottom. Whatever was I thinking? Oh, I need to pause, to go print my pear paper because I want to do something with that too. I wanted to keep the size right. All right, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I got a piece of the pear paper. I just shrunk it down. Like this is what the whole sheet of paper looks like, but it's shrunk. So that's what I'm going to use. But first we're going to stamp on this a little bit. I'll take our little snowflake boo-boo paper. And I just have black VersaFine ink, and this is a Stampin' Up stamp that I've had for ages. It's just a script stamp, but you can use anything that you have. I'm going to actually cover up those pears because I know I will just, you know, stamp right on top of them and they won't look so good. So we're just going to do that. I just kind of want something you know, in the background. It doesn't have to be like entirely covered. Oh, that was good. I put that down the wrong way. Okay, just something like that. And then we're gonna ink it and stuff, so get that out of the way before I like stick my fingers in it and get it everywhere. All right. What I think I actually might do, I'm gonna hit this with the heat gun for just a second. I know those are annoying, but, and then I think I'm gonna crunch it up. It's just looking a little too new for me. The matte medium definitely helped, I think. It still ended up smudging, oh well. That'll just add to it, I guess. See, smudgy. Usually if you do the heat gun, it doesn't do that as bad, but I did it. This is Vintage Photo, if you're wondering what ink it is. I think I'm gonna have that curl like that too. And then we just have a piece, this is just Hello Fresh brown paper bag. I'm just gonna put it on here. I'll do this corner too. And we'll get what we get. See, look how shiny that is. I do like the pears on that side too, but I really liked the simplicity of those other pears to go with this particular kit. I'm not going to worry about it being totally straight. And I already checked, this is about 5 inches across because I want it as a pocket in that journal. So you got to be real careful that you don't get it too long or whatever. So just keep that in mind when you're, you know, getting your papers together, that you want to make sure it'll fit in your journal. Otherwise, what's the point? I have done it plenty where I haven't thought of that, so. Doesn't really want to stick to that very well. Then I have some handmade paper, just a little piece. I think this was some my aunt made me. Oh my gosh, Amy. Get it together, girl. I'll go ahead and bunch that all up too. And we have one of our kids at Christmas is what the digital kit is called. And that's where the pears, the pear paper and the pomegranate paper are. And it just goes really well with this digital kit, the kid or the Christmas 1933 kit. Put her here. Actually scoot her this way a little bit. did I get a glue goober on her eye? Oops, I don't want her over that far. Seriously. Oh, good. She's cute. And then we have a little Christmas sign, and this is in the Christmas 1933 kit. It even says Christmas 1933 right on it. I want a little something else. Maybe ticking? Whoa. I had some coffee dyed ticking somewhere too, and I don't know what I did with it. It'll show up after Christmas because that's how that works whenever I'm looking for something in particular. It hides. Which is easy to do in the disaster area that I call my craft room. And I have a price of 5 cents. Do you wish you could get a pair for 5 cents? That would be fantastic. And I'm going to staple that with my tiny attacher. Oopsie. My fingers are stickier than the paper. Where is my towel? It's right here. Looking for it, and it's right in front of my nose. And then we're going to put a little special delivery on there. Maybe they'll deliver a whole box of pairs to you. As a Christmas gift for someone special. It's kind of like a little advertisement. Okay. I'm definitely going to stitch around that before I put it in the journal. I'm going to glue this onto my piece, another piece of paper bag. I have no idea what I'm going to put on this, but it'll get there eventually. Oops. Got that all crooked over there, and I don't want it hanging off because that's going to be my back of the whole tag. There's a string. Surprise, surprise. Just going to cut around that. That'll be plenty thick. This is kind of a heavyweight paper bag. This isn't one of the real light weight ones. And it's already a nice spot to write on the back. Yeah, I use the Print to Size app, and I think you can only get it on Apple products, or, you know, not on a PC as far as I know. But anyways, you can put whatever images in there and shrink them, make them bigger, whatever. So that's what I use to make my paper smaller. For now, I think I'm just going to leave this as it is. Oh, that's the small one, Amy. Like, why is that so little? Not that they're huge anyway, but I just don't know what I want to put on here. I mean, it doesn't have to have anything other than I could do, excuse my reach, a hole reinforcer. Let's punch our hole first. I probably still got that crooked, didn't I? I'm telling you. And I just inked these hole reinforcers. I'm sure you can tell they're inked with all the ink all over this. Yeah, it's very off center. Well, that's what you get when you get handmade, right? Okay. So that will go in there, and I'll obviously put something, some kind of fabric or something in the hole on that. So this is my magazine, which is crazy because so much more is happening, but that's my magazine image, the pears in the center here. And then a lady is my little sketchy lady in black and white here. That is wanting to curl desperately. So 41, a lady, 42, magazine. And all it says is magazine, so you can use whatever you want out of a magazine. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you make something fun and have a fantastic day. Chat soon. Love ya. Bye.